So we've got a question from Jim. Harley, I like your videos. I'm from Illinois, married with a couple of kids. Had some traumatic experiences as a child. Feel I've been being a victim in the last few years. How do I stop being a victim and become a real man? That's a good question, Jim. But I would say you're already on the path because you're seeking a solution to a situation. A problem is just a situation waiting for a solution. This is cinnamon donut, banana smoothie. Bananas, rice, milk, water, sugar, organic cinnamon. Fucking incredible. I cycled across to Perth, Western Australia in 2002. I rode my bike across from Adelaide to Perth, across Australia, across the Nullarbor Plain. I'm not much out there. Perth is the most isolated city on the planet. I cycled my bike to the most isolated city on the planet. And on the way out there, there's 2,800 kilometres, not much. There's a few gas stations, etc. And I got some tendonitis in my knee. And I remember laying on the ground, crying, being a victim. Going, oh my God, I've taken time off work. I'm not going to make it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm in pain. Something just clicked. And I said, what would Lance do? What would Lance Armstrong do? I was inspired by Lance. I knew Lance was full of drugs all along. I've been saying it since 2000, 2001. But I'm inspired by his work ethic and just drive and hunger. So I asked myself, what would Lance do? I'm literally on the ground, tears. I had sand on my face. I'm laying on the ground, holding my knee. I go, what would Lance do? What would Lance do? And I'm thinking Lance would just fucking stretch out his knee. Stretch it out. So I was like, all right, get back on your bike and pedal with one leg. So I pedaled with one leg for about 2 or 3 Ks. And I was like, this can't do this. And then I started to stretch out my quad. And then my knee started to relax up a bit. I just hadn't done enough stretching. Everything was just tightening up. And I made it across the Nullarbor. And then a few days later, I met this guy. I think he's a Danish lad. And he was been cycling in Australia. And I talked with him. I said, you got any tips about knees? He goes, dude, you got to stretch every night, man. You got to stretch it out. Stretch it out at lunch, stretch it out at night. And he said, Harley, a problem is just a situation waiting for a solution. I was like, fuck. Yes. So I was on the right track. So Jim, you're on the right track, mate. You're looking for solutions. You're looking for solutions to your situation. And that's fantastic. That's not much of a motivational story. Because people will lose their legs in landmines and stuff. People getting raped every single day for 10 years by their dad or their brother or whatever. Getting pregnant by their uncle or just, you've seen their family members getting chopped up in little bits and fed to the fish or whatever. No matter, it's not a competition of who's got it worse. All right, it's not a competition of who's got it worse. It's more of seeking inspiration from people who go, wow, that's, I thought I had it pretty full on. Your story's pretty full on. Wow, I mean, that's pretty cool, And then the next person goes, oh, that story's crap, my story's better, whatever. It's not really a competition like that, but it's about seeking inspiration, going, well, being a victim is just a fucking choice at the end of the day. Doesn't matter how hard you got it or what happened to you, being a victim is 100% just a choice in the moment. Being a victim is 100% just a choice in the fucking moment. Being a victim is 100% just a choice in the moment. 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000%. Being a victim is just a choice in the moment. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, it fucking is. And there's so many inspirational stories out there of people saying, this is what happened to me, and looking back, I probably would have changed things, but I can't fucking change things. The past is the past, today's the present, all we have is right here, right now. That's why they call it the present, because it's a fucking gift. So that's all I've got right now, right here, right now. The most precious moment on earth. That's all I've got right here, right now. Don't have yesterday, don't have tomorrow. Just here and right now. And they're like, well, I can't change the past. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that situation to help me, help others, help themselves overcome similar situations. So you have people in rate counselling who overcome that, and they're helping other people how to overcome that. We've got people who lose the ability to use their legs, and they become coaches on how to, people who have car accidents or whatever, how to incorporate that into their lifestyle of having no ability of arms or legs, or all they can do, they can't even speak anymore. They just in a wheelchair and they're just using mouth movements. And there's people like that who educate others to go, well, this is what's happened, this is how I dealt with it, boom, boom, boom. So it just becomes a choice in the fucking moment to be a victim or a fucking champion. A victim or a fucking legend. It's just a fucking choice in the moment. And I'll see so many people go, oh, get some fucking courage, get some balls, get some fucking ovaries, and get some goals, and get some shit done. What do you want to be? Do you want to be a fucking victim all your life? Or do you want to be a fucking champion? Just a choice in the fucking moment, isn't it? Just a choice in the moment. Stop being a victim and be a real man. Stop being a victim and be a real woman. It's just a fucking choice in the moment. Simple as that. Doesn't matter how much carbohydrates you eat or how much sleep and how fit you are, how good your diet is. That's all important. That's everything as well. But it's not, I mean, it affects everything, but it's not everything. Here, what's between your fucking brains, between your ears, what's in your brains, your thoughts. That's really what, at the end of the day, that's what's important. So all your lifestyle, sleep, that helps to affect that. But at the end of the day, there's still people out there with victim consciousness. That's their identity. Poor me, I had it tough. Give me some money, give me some love, give me some affection. You don't get fucking love from people being a victim. You get obligation. People walk past and go, oh, fucking victim, fuck. Oh, how you going, sir? And then they walk off going, fucking grow the fuck up. How many years are you going to carry that story on with you? So by being a victim, you don't get love. You get obligation, attention. People feel obligated to help you out of guilt. That's not love. That's not love. That's like obligation. It's like, oh, fucking hell. And then they leave you like, fucking get a grip, would you? But they don't show that because for whatever reasons. So you don't get love. If you want to get love, give love. You don't get love being a victim. You get obligation, attention. That's like energy draining. It's just like pathetic. You don't get nothing done in life being a victim. So to wrap it up, Jim, you're on the track, mate. You are on the fucking track because you're looking for situations to change. You're looking for solutions to incorporate in your life. So it just becomes a choice. Sounds like your diet and lifestyle is already on track, and then mentally smacking that switch, clicking it over, getting that cable tension right, and just shifting up a gear. That's what it comes down to, man. People are like, some people want to be in the dark room. Oh, the room's really dark, and I'm like, turn the fucking light switch on, then, fuckhead. Oh, don't do that, can't do that. Turn the fucking light switch on. Stop being a fuckwit. Oh, don't want to do that. Turn the fucking light switch on. Best thing we can do for victims is not to be one. Let's carb the fuck up, harden the fuck up. Remember, your attitude determines your altitude in life. It's not what happens to you, it's how you deal with it that counts.